Welcome back to Let's Read Judge Dredd. Today's episode is You've Been Fingered, Part 2. Here we go. Larry Tate, detested host of the hit vid show You've Been Fingered, meets his much-deserved end. At last, the fickle finger of fate points at you, Larry Tate. For all the misery you've caused, you must be erased from the earth. Let the city rejoice. You'd love to kill Larry Tate, but you never will. Tate's security cameras caught it all. Tate's security cameras caught it all. He left the lounge at just after 2014 hours.
What the devil?
As Tate entered the hallway, his killer was materializing. Teleporter. Creep had access to some pretty advanced technology, and what we've got isn't even that reliable. Killer's voice was electronically scrambled, no possibility of identification there. Don't know what the weapon was, but the heat needed to reduce him to that must have been tremendous. You sure that's Tate? We've tested his sludge. It's his DNA. Where to start when there's no leads on the killer, and most of the population could be considered suspects. Headline, Most Hated Man in the City Slain. They ran checks on all the teleport facilities, all the feeders put feelers out in the underworld. Nothing. We can't find more than a few $100,000 in any of Tate's bank accounts. That's odd. Tate must have been worth over $100 million. Keep checking. Time and time again, Dredd ran the security tapes. Something bothered him, but what it was remained tantalizingly out of his grasp. 2 nights after the murder, a well of anger erupted among the citizens, denied their revenge. They rioted. By then, security at Tate's mansion had been removed to a lone judge. So much for Larry Tate. He said they'd get him in the end. It was days later when it came to Dredd. You got no right. I got a stainless character. Stainless? Drock. Handle things here, Lund. Something I gotta check out. I knew it. That's it. I knew there was something wrong. What? Look there, that's the camera in the lounge. Notice the wine stain on Tate's jacket clearly visible. This is him entering the hall seconds later. No wine stain, even up close. What are you saying? That's not the same jacket. It can't be. I don't understand. Neither do I. Not fully. But I've got a feeling the answer lies at Tate's mansion. We've got a cavity here. There's a body in there. All right. It's just under that beam. Let's move it. It's coming. Larry Tate staged his own death. Oh, Larry Tate? He staged his own death? You figured that out from a wine stain? It wasn't the same jacket, so there could only be one explanation. The security tape must have been tampered with. A section of it at least has been removed and made a section of it at least must have been made earlier. The death scene. Remains of food and water bottles here. There was something Tate said to me. He wanted out. He felt trapped. He'd made too many enemies. He figured that sooner or later they'd get to him. It was the only way. This was the only way he could ever be sure of being safe was if the world thought he was dead. So he had his assassination faked on film and the camera doctored. Somebody must have helped him. We should be able to find them. He prepared well. The DNA was definitely his. It had to be cultured in advance, just emptied out in the right place. Scorch marks could have been faked with a kitchen laser. Then all he had to do was crawl into his compartment and wait a few days before for the furor to die down. He could slip away unnoticed. No doubt he had a face change arranged. We're already fairly sure most of his fortune had been secreted in an unidentified accounts abroad. He covered just about everything except the fire. By the time he realized what was happening, it was too late. He was trapped. He was roasted alive. So the people got to Larry Tate after all. Big time. I hear they've already got a replacement, Merv the Finger Klinger. Life goes on. All right, that's the end of today's episode. Thanks for watching.